Joining us right now, former Republican senator from New York and Newsmax analyst Alfonse D'Amato. Sir, you're chuckling. Whatever you're thinking, feel free to express it. Go ahead.
Well, let me say this to you. The border crisis is President Biden who has created it. And we should return, as much as I disagree with the former president and his outbreaks after the election results on December 6th, and his, instead of calling for people to go home, his border policy was correct, and it saved this nation. And Biden should wake up. My God, the answer to the crisis is simple. Replace that failed policy of catch and release with Trump's successful policy that you remain in Mexico. Now, that's what you have to do. Now, as it relates to McCarthy being attacked, the Republicans who voted against him should be ashamed of themselves. He didn't create the crisis. Did you really want to see this nation go into a situation where it defaulted? What would happen then? You talk about a crisis. So they're not happy. He didn't cut enough. He did cut billions, but he did not cut enough for some of the simplistic people who want it both ways. And I'm talking about Republicans in my party. They want to look good by saying, oh, well, there's still a $2-3 trillion deficit this coming year. Listen, jackasses, that's what happens when you don't take control, and that's what happens when you've allowed this situation to deteriorate. And McCarthy did a good job facing a tough situation. And those who voted no are just doing so for plain old ordinary politics. They should be ashamed of themselves. He did a good job.
That's interesting because we have spoken to a lot of Congress people who have said he was, he caved in, he didn't do a good job, but at the same time, he actually got some compromise where the president, Mr. Biden, was saying, I'm not going to change anything, but McCarthy got him to do it.
He did. He got compromises. He got the able-bodied people to be able to work. He stopped many of the increases that would have been even greater. So while he did not achieve a cure-all, because we don't control both houses, he kept this country from hitting a calamity that would have been a tragedy had we defaulted. And so I think he did a terrific job under very, very difficult circumstances.
Yeah, Senator, I guess I'm not shocked that members of either party would criticize something that passed so they can run on it, which that's what's going on here, right?
Oh, yeah. It's cheap partisan politics on both sides. The left wing can scream and yell that, oh, look at what he did, able-bodied people. Of course, they won't say able-bodied. He's making people go to work. The right wing can say they're still spending billions of dollars more. Wake up. And then we get this joke running for president, Chris Christie. My God, he couldn't even keep the roads open when he should. He couldn't even, he bans people from going to parks, state parks and beaches. And there he is out there with his family in the sun, while nobody else is allowed in New Jersey to go on the beach. And he wants to be president. You know what he's running for? He's running so that if someone other than Trump wins, they'll put him in the cabinet. That's really what we need.
Interesting.
A piece of dreck like him.
Right.
All right. Senator D'Amato, always wonderful hearing your insights and perspectives. Thank you.
Good being with you. Take care now.